Hello, me again, Andrew Holden. I'm doing another OC video because I was gonna do one eventually, but I'm doing one right now because someone commented on my last one. That's purely why. If someone had commented on what the other one, I would have done one of those. But I'm doing this one, and it's my Batman OC Part One because I looked there a few days ago and thought, "Yeah, I'm gonna update it, but I didn't want to get rid of this one, so I technically same character, different periods of time. So I'll do this one, and if this does wellish, by wellish I mean anyone sees it, I'll go on to the other one. Okay. Name is Nathan Sharp. Nickname Darter. The Dart. Just I don't say things right, just in case anyone thought I said daughter or something. Uh, he's a 19-year-old male human. He's born on the 10th of August, and is the grandson of Quincy Sharp. Works as a therapist and psychiatrist in Arkham Asylum, and also when off work, he is a vigilante called the Daughter. He does not work for Batman yet. Can't really work in Gotham without working under Batman. That's kind of a hard thing to do. Just ask any of the Robins. Eye color blue, but occasionally wears eye contacts to change it to red or brown. Brown hair, messy and unkept. Like I said, he's pretty pale and short, but eh, thick where it counts is literally what I've written. Because even I'm embarrassed to write what I was thinking. He's 5'5", 140 pounds, and 10 out of 10. Down. Very bubbly and kind. Philosophy, fuck looks, personality matters. I couldn't think of anything, and it somewhat fits what he does. Since he's a psychiatrist, and most of the people in Arkham are, mm, are misunderstood, like Mr. Freeze, Clayface, what's the other name? Bane and Killer Croc. So, yeah, I don't know, it's a shared philosophy, but I'm not really one with to do philosophies. Uh, Good habits, super nice and will do whatever he can to help. Bad habits can be a cold bitch when annoyed and won't be nice if he doesn't have sex. Why did I call it it? It's literally a self-insult. Eh. Yeah, that's mainly the whole. That one line is the reason I wanted to change it, and also something else I thought of, but I'll get on to that. Likes food, people, music, anime. Batman dislikes the Joker. Hobbies: dancing and singing. He only fears the Joker, spiders, and heights. Yeah, you can tell he definitely doesn't work for Batman. You work for Batman, you have to be heights. Like, I am the Batman. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut that out. What one? He's very. His strengths are agile, but his weakness is not too strong. It's his first year, so it doesn't really do that. And he's not very strategic. He has no special abilities, and his weapons are pistols, rifles, and arm blasters with tranquilizer rounds. And he is a pure pacifist. Doesn't even throw fists. He purely tries to knock people out. He's all evasive and shit. And I'm also probably gonna have to cut that out because I'm cringy as fuck. Why do I do this? Armor. He wears a dark purple suit that covers most of his body with ammunition on his belt, with a visor that allows him to see people with criminal records and all that. But visor, I guess, is neon purple, and the parts of his body you can see are his mouth or something. I was kind of inspired by what's his name? Prometheus. He's an anti-Batman. And I kind of like the suit that he has. So kind of was somewhat inspired by that. Extra information has developed a super tranquilizer that's painless and knocks anyone out in a matter of seconds. So he's a bit of a chemist. I don't know. That kind of makes sense to me since people who do biology is biologists, physicists, physics, chemists are chemists. I don't know why that sounds. I do know why it doesn't sound right because when I think chemist, I don't think of a person. I think of a shop where you buy shit like that. Um, yeah, ambition and dreams to help inmates of Arkham Asylum to rehabilitate. His job is a psych, psych, why the fuck can't I say it? Psychiatrist and therapist. Best class psychology, obviously, and worst class math. Parents and siblings unimportant. His relatives are Quincy Sharp, whose grandfather, and his best friends are Killer Croc, Two Face, and Penguin. Killer Croc, because he's not a bad guy, he's just been pushed into that role. There's a few comics that I like on him. I haven't read them, but I've uh seen them. God, my hair's awful. Nah. Apologies to anyone who has to deal with that shit. Um, where it shows how he got became Killer Croc and what it's like for him. Because even when he was a crocodile man, he was still trying to be a good person. He was still trying to get jobs, working in good places, still trying to be nice to people, but he was pushed into this shit. He went into a circus, turned into Killer Croc, and yeah, people treat you like an animal long enough, you'll become the animal. Two Face, because I don't know, I think Two Face may be the easiest to rehabilitate, because while yes, he is a psychopath, he is there is good in him. And it's not like his affliction is the worst out of all the people there. Like, Killer Croc is never going to look human. Two Face, he still looks human ish, and he can have surgeries at some point to fix him. So he could join society. And Penguin, because he loves annoying the bastard. He just loves annoying him. His friends, most of Batman's rogue gallery. Yeah, he doesn't really care who you are. If you're nice to him at all, he'll treat you with kindness. Crush Harley Quinn. Yeah. Pets a tiny sentient plant given to him by Ivy. Rivals the Joker, and enemies all the rapists in Batman's rogue gallery. Everything else you can justify. You can't justify that. Scent pretty normal, average, maybe a bit higher pitch voice. Smokes and drinks a bit, but not enough to be an alcoholic. A positive blood, and an outfit is normal psychiatrist attire, or when he's not on work, short skirt, high thighs, and a long sleeve top that exposes his stomach. You probably know what I mean. Um, in case you haven't figured out by now, he's basically a femboy. I just wanted to write a fanboy one day, and I thought, why not Batman? Fuck off. He has some makeup, like foundation. I don't know makeup. Obviously, look at me, I'm an ugly bastard. Uh, Makeup. Scars has multiple Joker markings after the incident he had. I res- I was gonna write it, but I don't really. I can make the character and I can think of the whole story, but when it comes to pen to paper, I just can't pull myself to do it. But basically, the long and short of it is, he goes into Arkham first day, and he voluntarily goes to deal with Killer Croc, and he does well. And for a couple of weeks, he's doing really good progress with a lot of the inmates. They're not going to go out anytime soon, but they actually have a chance of redemption, being uh redeemed and shit. Redemption and redeemed, same thing. What the fuck? Uh, Joker hears of this. He does not like this, because how is he gonna get Killer Croc to work for him if Killer Croc's like, I'm not a criminal anymore, I'm a banker, or shit like that. So he decides to take action. He allows himself to get captured by the Batman. This is set in the Arkhamverse, and is set a few years before that. Like like the whole Arkhamverse is over like a year, 2, 3, like 2 to 3 years, I think it is. And the time gap on let's say this is 4 to 5 years before the Arkham Asylum. Joker willingly gets captured and requests specifically to be treated by Nathan here. And Nathan begrudgingly accepts this. He goes in and he tries doing his best. He hates the whole session and leaves as quickly as possible. And he goes into his office and he starts playing music as he normally does. And the song Crazy by Knowles, is it? Starts playing. But as he turns around in his swivel chair, he sees the Joker in the corner laughing. Turns out the Joker had escaped and bribed some of the guards. And by that I mean he'll blast your face off if you don't snitch. Or snitch. My braining ain't braining today. So he does that, and well, he this cat Nathan, and I just imagined the song "Crazy" going over and over and over again, kind of making Nathan hate both music, because well, normally when traumatic stuff like that happens, most stuff that happens during it, you really hate. I haven't experienced it, and I do have friends who have, but I'm kind of scared to ask. It's probably a very sensitive. It is a sensitive topic, but I just imagine that might be it. But yeah, that's basically the whole story with him. And Nathan leaves the Arkham, and every one of his patients goes back to how they were, because no one else would treat them like humans, which Nathan was the only one who did. Uh, he has a couple of rings and an earring on his left ear. He's an optimistic introvert. He's an emotional daredevil. He's both messy and neat. It looks like a pigsty when you go into his office, but but it's he'll find anything you want in there. He he finds work relaxing, and when he's relaxing, he likes to work. So he likes both, and he's confident and an animal lover. His theme song is Cold, Cold, Cold by Caged Elephant, one of my favorite songs by them. Second one is a Cigarette Daydream, and I don't like their. I like it, but I prefer a cover. A woman did. Nicola Thomason. Nicole Thomason. Yeah, she did it, and I really like her voice and her the music. So like, yeah, check her out, I guess. Favorite food is chocolates. Loves Pepsi. Favorite color is purple. Favorite animal is cat. His number is 17. He loves summer and Halloween. Favorite time of day is midnight, and his theme is Batman psychologist, not Batman psychologist. Um, yeah. You know what, I'm an impatient fucker. I'm gonna do the part 2 right after this. So yeah.